Why should anyone, welcome to the Muslim blog. In the last chapter we talked about something. Why should people get married though? Seems weird. No. When a human being is created, God is concerned about the right of the human. Exactly. Marriage is that though. When a person is in a particular context, marriage represents that. If a person is against marriage, exactly. No one has to get married though. But when a person is against marriage, exactly. A person may not get married for monkish reasons, which is perfect. A person can say, listen, Lord, dedicate my life to you. I'm going to be on a number of topics. Whoa, big subject, exactly. If the person dedicates their life to God for a good reason, be secret about it, exactly. Let's say, Lord, I'm not going to do this, it's between you and me. Good, my son. Exactly. Why didn't I say daughter? Exactly. When we get to a certain level, though, a woman is just like a man, exactly. It's actually just a son. Big secret, though. Shh, he, exactly. Shh, don't say it's he, exactly. What was that? Shh, don't say it's a he, exactly. That's what a she is. Shh, don't say it's a he, exactly. She. It's really just another man. Don't say that, it freaks people out. But it's true, it's just a son, exactly. Shh, don't say it's a he, she, exactly. A woman is just another man, exactly. So it's a son, exactly. I'm God's son, exactly. In that sense, though, when we look at any topic, there's no reason for any number of subjects now. If a person wants to make their own topic, they can do that. In that sense, though, when we do talk about any number of subjects, though, a person can talk about, no. We have to talk about God's perspective first. According to God's perspective, he said, I created you from one being, exactly. In that sense, though, when God talks about a being in the Quran, exactly. But there was one, exactly. In that sense, though, if a person wants to make private pacts with God, they can do that. A person can say, Lord, I'm not going to do this between me and you. But a person should not tell, exactly. Stuff like that happen, though. When persons were in a particular context, a perverse person, exactly. Person can have right topics, though. Persons can see stuff like that as perverse, exactly. What makes it perverse, though? Exactly. When persons do perverse topics, though, it has to do with that subject. When we look at a particular topic, though, God said marry. Why did he say that, though? Because he knows the nature of a human being. Now we can talk about that little difference that we're talking about. A daughter, exactly. We have to de-elevate, though. Necessary. When a person wants to be at an elevated level, it's not necessary. Few people can do that, exactly. God says, I know your natures, so marry, exactly. Part of the issue is that if a person feels at a certain level, they can make a private pact with God, and they can do that. But when we talk about a person's nature, though, God said marry, exactly. In that sense, though, it has to do with an obvious topic. A human being is a sexual being, exactly. That's not perverse, though. When it's done in the exactly. But now, exactly. In that sense, though, God said marry. When a person is in a particular context, though, they can be a type of person who's at an elevated level. Some people can even be born that way, though. That's a big topic, though. Some persons can be born with a shyness that benefits them in many contexts. Everyone likes a shy person, exactly. Sometimes, no, when you're going on a number of topics, a person is like, can you be a little bit more outgoing, please? But everyone likes someone who's shy. I like someone who's shy. It's easier to talk to them on one-on-one, exactly. I like all people. Part of it is because all human beings are created by God and they're all awesome, exactly. But I don't like evil people. Whoa, don't say that word yet. In that sense, though, when a person is talking about a particular topic, though, the issue is that, though, when a person is born a certain way, a a person can be born in a number of topics. Some people are actually born monkish, exactly. When they're in a perverse, exactly. In that sense, though, when someone is born monkish, it has to do with them knowing that, though. Persons are in a particular context, all they can do is judge themselves next to anyone else. If a person is really special, they can sit down and they can listen to what Lord God himself is telling them. You are born slightly more monkish, exactly. In that sense, though, when we look at a gift like that, it's pretty awesome. A person who does not know the right person to talk to, though, can be told things about themselves that they themselves know is not true, though. A person can say, listen, do any number of topics. That doesn't mean that person is per se evil, but it would be nice for the person to talk exactly, but very hard. Very hard to tap into that very inner layer. In that sense, though, who cares about that? A person can be specifically born any number of gift topics. Some people can be born super fast, like Usain Bolt, exactly. Not everyone can be that fast, though. Some people can be born slightly more monkish, exactly. In that sense, though, the topic is a massive gift like that. If a person is born that way, though, that doesn't mean everyone else has to look at that person as if they're strange or something. Exactly. In that sense, though, the nature of man is to marry, exactly. Why did I say man? Because there's no such thing as the other person when you're at a certain level, exactly. In that sense, though, when we look at a specific topic, next episode we'll talk about topics no one cares about now. When we talk about nearly every subject, it has to do with that topic. In that sense, though, it's still nice to talk about these topics for a specific reason, very serious. When a person talks about nearly any other subject, though, it has to do with other topics. In that sense, though, I'm going to go enjoy more drinks. You can also enjoy that too. I'm going to enjoy more drinks. Part of what I'm trying to tell you about repetition is that sometimes it's nice to repeat something so that we remember. We all need a little repetition every now and then. In that sense, I'll see you soon.